Remember, Ming, we defenders will always be here to defend the Earth whenever you don't mind your own business.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Pandemonium.
Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to our 51st meeting of iHop. I am your moderator this month.
Point of order. Point of order. Point of order.
Professor Snowflake, you have the floor. Please, take the floor, please.
Frankly, it's insulting and infantilizing to all of the distinguished gentlemen who have gathered here today to make this meeting happen to refer to us by a silly acronym like iHop. Please use the full name, the Intercontinental Harbingers of Pandemonium. Thank you.
I appreciate your input, and your note has been recorded in the official notes. Thank you, Professor Snowflake. I guess with that, we'll move on to roll call. I guess I will go first. I am the Noble Oriental, your humble servant, your moderator for this month's meeting. Professor Snowflake, thank you for making your presence known.
Always.
I guess the Iron Closet, are you present with us today?
Yes, comrade. The Iron Closet is always with you.
Excellent. Do we have the Clap as well? The Clap, are you present?
Well, buddy, you didn't finish those pills the doctor gave you last time, so technically speaking, I never left.
Fair. I don't trust doctors in general, so that's probably my fault. Well, I guess we'll move on to official business then. As you all know and are aware, the pandemic, coupled with the Trump administration, has completely just destroyed our numbers across the board. I know that Pandemonium is lowered on everyone's charts, and we simply just can't do our jobs for normal, and it's been really, really frustrating. I know last meeting we talked about introducing some new ideas, some new concepts, and some things to kind of switch things up. So please, Iron Closet, tell us what you've been up to in terms of what you introduced last time. You have the floor.
Well, our agents have continued infiltrating water treatment facilities, putting chemicals in the water. Basically, idea, no more gays. Get rid of gays. Who needs the gays?
I see. And it looks like the Silver Fox is still under your employ. Is that correct?
Yes, Anderson Cooper, wonderful agent. Would not trade him for the world.
I see. You are aware, right, that he's been married for 10 years to his husband, and they're going to adopt a child soon? It's a pretty troubling report.
Yes, how do you think deep cover works, okay? We go in deep. We get the job done. Nobody ever comes out of the Iron Closet.
Speaking of going deep, would you say that he's going balls deep undercover?
I don't think I care for your tone, Mr. McClip.
Who does?
Okay, let's keep this meeting moving forward. Thank you for your input, Mr. The Closet. I do hope that maybe some positives will come out of this. Maybe they'll name their child after you. Who knows?
Would be great honor.
But good luck with your scheme. Professor Snowflake, please tell us what you've been up to. You have the floor.
So, as you know, I've been attempting to turn this whole PC liberal culture on its head and show why we need to actually stick with Christianity and, civilized religions. So we've been attempting to dose bears all across North America with large quantities of mescaline. Unfortunately, anti-white racism, the real pandemic of destroying America, has made it so that me, a proud white man, who also just happens to be 164th Cherokee, am apparently not allowed to order mescaline on the internet. So we are currently involved with 23andMe, trying to force them to publicly acknowledge that I am Native American. Unfortunately, they're not accepting the repeated vials of spit that I've sent them due to the pandemic, so we're at a little bit of a roadblock.
I see. That's really, really troubling, unfortunately. Well, hopefully things will pass over quickly, and then you'll be able to get your 23andMe back and maybe just become that much genetically closer to your ancestors. So.
White power.
Right. Well, the Clap, maybe you have some more positive news for us. Please, you have the floor. Tell us what you've been up to.
All right, guys. So as you know, I'm a party animal. I like to interact with people. I like to get down and dirty. I like to spread it around. I want everybody to have a taste. Clap. And I also love the children, so I thought I would take two of my passions and bring them into one. We went to the schools, we infiltrated the schools, went to the classes, we started introducing the kids to, some of the oldest professionals out there, if you know what I mean. And we started talking about talking about sex. Kids are getting excited, they all want to bite, everyone's getting into it. And then the lockdown happens. No one's interacting physically anymore, and these kids are left to their own devices. Devices such as their iPads and their iPhones, and they're looking up on the internet, and they're doing their own research about sex, and they're learning about things like prophylactics and preventative measures. So as a result, pregnancy is down, numbers are down, the app, like my clothes, are out of style.
Ugh, this seriously depresses me. Noble Oriental, do you have anything for us?
Well, I was hoping that any one of you three fine gentlemen would have something more substantial to bring to the table. I, too, am also suffering. As you all know, at the end of last year, the beginning of this year, we were doing quite well in infiltrating Asian Hollywood. Our top agent and actress, Scarlett Johansson, was doing a fantastic job infiltrating films, whitewashing, doing the whole nine, and just completely undermining Asian American communities as a whole. And she was in that one film. Oh, I can't remember the name of it.
The Great Wall.
Yes, thank you. She was in The Great Wall, and just, again, phenomenal actress. Really well done. But, you know, with the pandemic and everything, things got really bad when Bong Joon-ho got his Oscar nominations. And, you know, we looked into potentially getting him extradited, trying to find some dirt on him. The guy has nothing. He's clean. Like, how do you become a director without having anything going on in the background? I don't know. So we've moved on to the next best Asian director that we could possibly think of, which was Spike Lee. And he does have some dirt on him, so we've gone forward to try to oust those things into the public knowledge and public sphere, and hopefully, you know, in the next few months we'll have something actually to present to the organization. So,
you know, maybe it's bad for me to say this publicly, but it does make me a little bit sad about Spike Lee, because his version of the Hulk is simply one of the greatest American stories ever told. A white man who's truly had enough.
Thank you. Yeah, fantastic, right? Just my favorite superhero film, and generally speaking, should have got an Oscar as well. But, you know, it's fucking assholes in Hollywood. So this is really troubling, gentlemen. This is really, really bad news. We have the American government, which has basically just started locking up immigrants left and right. We have their incompetence and stupidity, which has let over 150,000 people die. And I can't even sit down at a fucking Denny's anymore. Okay, that's how bad this has gotten, gentlemen. I'm at a loss. I don't know what else to do. This is frustrating.
They made a joke out of us. They're doing our jobs for us.
Yeah, they are.
Hey guys, I mean, not to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that.
Offensive.
Duly noted. But I was thinking, and this is a little radical. Hear me out. You know, with everything that's going on, maybe we need to refocus our efforts. Maybe we should use our powers to do good.
No, fuck that. What we need, Plan Zeta.
There we go. Plan Zeta.
Is that the bake sale? Because I got a few ideas.
No, it's not fucking bake sale. It's reverse Cuban embargo.
Reverse Cuban embargo. Yep, that's it. That's the plan. That has to be the plan.
Very nice. Very nice. Did he just fucking leave?
I think he did. You know what? It's fine. The clock always comes back. He always.
That's accurate. I still kind of want to call his manager.
Well, I think technically speaking, you are a manager.
So, has anyone ever bothered to call Trump and his team to see if maybe they'd like to join our little association?
No, I refuse to work with capitalist pig dog.
Like,
Okay,
have you ever talked to that guy? He's disgusting.